All right, so this is a suggestion via Discord. The name of the video is Meet the Bug You Didn't Know You Were Eating. I don't know what's happening here, guys. Something tells me that I'm about to lose a lot of weight. That's good for me, though. I need that, but let's see. Guys, I don't like bugs.
You've seen this brilliant red before.
Where?
In textiles, world-renowned paintings,
Okay.
even in the red coats once worn by the British Army. In fact, you've probably even tasted this color. And it all comes from an insect, deeply rooted in the history of Oaxaca, Mexico. Cochineal.
What?
Instead of blood, most insects and arachnids have hemolymph, which is clear.
Hemolymph.
But the cochineal's hemolymph is a rich crimson. Despite the vibrant color they produce, the cochineal's life isn't exactly adventurous. They begin as a pinhead-sized nymph, also called a crawler, for obvious reasons. It wanders around juicy cactus pads, looking for a place to dig in.
Okay.
The nymph starts bright red, but within hours of hatching, it's coated in fluffy white wax. Filaments of wax ooze out of these pores
Okay, but what
and
food
grow
is it in,
longer
bro?
than the nymph's own body. This coating prevents the insects from drying out in the hot sun. When a female finds the perfect place to dine, she uses her mouth to hook in and hold on. She'll stay here for the rest of her life, eating, ballooning in size, and making even more wax. Males, when they're a few weeks old, encase themselves in cocoons. When they emerge, but first, they've grown wings. These can help them glide to other nearby cactus pads in search of a mate. But usually a female is just steps away. They get busy.
Right. You should watch that. Right.
A few weeks after mating, female cochineals lay their eggs. Within minutes, bright red nymphs hatch, often before the eggs have even dropped. So what's responsible for the cochineal's deep, dark red? Carminic acid.
Carminic
A
acid.
bitter substance that deters nearly all predators. But not this hungry beetle larva.
And us, apparently.
It gulps down so many cochineals, it turns red itself. No hiding what you had for lunch.
Right, you are what you eat, right?
Carminic acid is most concentrated in female cochineals, which live 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
To harvest female cochineals, people gently brush them off cacti and dry them in the sun. Indigenous people in Mexico cultivated cochineal long before Spain made it a global commodity. In the 1700s, the insect was as valuable as silver. Not only was its pigment beautiful, it was also fade-resistant.
But they dried them and then ground them up into...
Not only was its pigment beautiful, it was also fade-resistant.
Okay.
In Teotitlan,
Not really. Specifically, if they said that they use it for like the redcoats that the British wore, right? If you look at them now, like look at the remnants of them, you'll start to realize that they're not red anymore, bro. They absolutely faded. Well, I mean, over hundreds of years, I guess.
Del Valle, a
Still.
Zapotec town outside Oaxaca City. Weaver Marina Gonzalez grinds dried cochineal on a metate. She dissolves the powder into large tubs of boiling water to dye wool.
Okay.
Next, her son Juan Carlos removes the wool. Cleans it and dries it.
I mean, listen, it's a beautiful color. The shade of
Juan
burgundy.
Carlos's brother Alejandro uses a loom to transform the colored wool into stunning designs. It takes
Okay.
about 5,000 dried cochineals to dye this medium-sized tapestry. Cochineal shows up in other places too, like your food. Manuel shows up in other places too.
Bro, these are like Nerds gummies, guys. Like the ones that come in like the. I love Nerds. Well, not anymore.
Like your food.
Okay. So if you see that, don't eat it. Carmine noted. All right.
Manufacturers often use it as an alternative to artificial dyes. But it may cause allergies, and it is definitely not vegetarian. The cochineal's lasting, vibrant color may be the closest the natural world has come to making a perfect red.
It looks more of a burgundy, but
This insect may only live a few months, but its legacy will live on for generations.
okay.
Hey, it's Laura. In food, cochineal is labeled Carmine, cochineal extract E120, or natural red 4. And
Oh, they trick you. Oh, they trick us. They tricked us, guys. All right. I mean, I've heard someone say for a while now, we're gonna eat bugs. That's it. It's just gonna be bugs eventually, right? And apparently, it's already happening. I just need to probably get healthier and just not even eat any of this nonsense, guys, going forward. I don't like the concept of bugs in my mouth. I don't like bugs in general. I don't see the purpose for them, right? I mean, obviously, there's a natural purpose for bugs. They help with other things that are relevant or sometimes very relevant, right? But personally, I would prefer not to have bugs in my mouth under any circumstance. Maybe you like bugs in your mouth. I mean, everyone is different, right? But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.